Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start with the topic networking fundamentals, session 2 of web applications. Session 2 of web application. So let's just start with the first topic, which is network. What do you understand by computer network? So computer network is a group of computers that use a set of common communication protocols over digital interconnections for the purpose of sharing resources located or provided by the other network node. Basically, network means connection of computers. In simple word, we can say, in order to share the information or to share resources, we create a network. For example, let's say there are 5 computers placed at a location in a room, and I want to share some data, share some information using through these computers. So what I can do is I can connect them in a network so that it can be shared resources like प्रिंटर कैन बी शेयर्ड एक सिस्टम को हमने प्रिंटर से कनेक्ट किया बाकी सारे के सारे प्रिंटर्स विदाउट इवन कनेक्टिंग फिजिकली फ्रॉम बाय द वायर दे कैन गिव द प्रिंट कमांड by using a network. This is the example of network. Why we use network? To share files, to share resources. It can be hardware resources or it can be software resources. अब हार्डवेयर का मतलब ये नहीं है कि हम माउस और कीबोर्ड भी शेयर कर लेंगे. हर एक सिस्टम का वो बेसिक कंपोनेंट है दैट तो वी हैव टू हैव बट लाइक स्कैनर्स हो गया वी हैव प्रिंटर्स वी हैव स्पीकर्स दोज थिंग वी कैन शेयर दोज थिंग वी कैन शेयर. So in short, we can say that in order to share resources, we form a network. Network can be of multiple computers, like 2 computers, 3 computers, 50 computers can connect to a network. Now you can see here, this is the example of a network where different devices are connected all together with the help of a Wi-Fi or a router, and we have a switch here. We are having one client, one server here, and a printer which is shared by all the devices. Which is shared by here all the devices. ये client वाला computer भी printer use कर सकता है. This server can also use the printer. This server too can also use the printer because all of these are connected to the network. That is why we can share the resources. Share hardware resources doesn't mean कि we are sharing all the hardwares. हम mouse और keyboard और monitor share नहीं कर सकते हैं. These are the basic components that we have to have spare for all. जो external devices होते हैं that we can share. In the same way, you can see here with the help of this wireless router, all these things are connected. This webcam is also connected. Now this webcam can be accessed by any of the computers here if it is connected to a network. Now moving ahead, the biggest example of this network we can say the technology which is using this network is your sharing applications like ShareIt हो गया आपका और आपके Xiaomi Redmi क्या होता है ShareMe. So there are different applications based on the network. होता क्या है इस network में वो आपके phone का hotspot on कराता है and it opens up your Bluetooth also. So what you are doing, what it is doing actually is it is connecting 2 or more devices into a network, and then you are sharing your pictures, files, videos, softwares, etc. This is the help of networking. और ये application है जो networking पर based है. Now moving ahead, what are the advantages? We can share the file, we have security, resource sharing हो गया, we can communicate like if the system wants to communicate with this. अब communicate का मतलब यहाँ पे बातचीत करना नहीं हो रहा है. Communication का मतलब होता है transferring of the data. Communication means transferring of data. So if this system wants to transfer some data to this system, so they can do that with the help of a network. Flexible access. Flexible access means let's say I'm sitting here and I want to access this system. तो मुझे physically वहां जाने की need नहीं है. I can directly access that particular system here only by sitting at my chair. So flexible access. Now workbook group computing. All the computers in a network are known as nodes, nodes nodes. So here we have a group of nodes which are connected together. Software cost and management cost. Of course, अब जब just imagine अगर हमको एक we can say printing के लिए कुछ ऑफिस में कुछ वर्क होना है तो अगर मैंने क्या किया इस सिस्टम को प्रिंटर से कनेक्ट किया. If I am going to install each and every system for the printer from printer, तो क्या होगा? प्रिंटर का कॉस्ट बढ़ जाएगा. We have to go for extra costing, to remove this costing, to reduce this costing, what we can do, we can connect that particular printer into a network, and then all the computers connected to that particular network can access the printer, can access your printer. What are the components? Computer, if I want to connect my computer to the network, what are the basic components, basic necessities which should be there? So one is NOS, Network Operating System. One. Next we have NIC, Network Interface Card, and next is communication medium. Communication medium can be wired or wireless. Now moving ahead, let's just discuss all these terms one by one. So let's just start with the first term, NOS. Network OS. OS means operating system. A network operating system or a network OS is a system software that controls the various devices on computer network, how they communicate with each other. So basically, network OS is an operating system which is used to control the computers, to grip the permissions, to grant the access that what a particular system can do and what a particular system cannot do. It provides, it take care of the communication between the computers as well. This is NOS. ये एक सिस्टम में हम इंस्टॉल कर देते हैं, एक सिस्टम में, उसके बाद वो सारा मेंटेन करता है. Talking about NIC, NIC means Network Interface Card. It is the hardware component. ये hardware device होता है. Without it, we cannot connect to the internet. So whenever we purchase laptops or computers, so by default, this NIC is already installed in our computer system through which we can connect to the internet. अगर ये NIC card नहीं होगा तो हम internet से connect नहीं कर सकते. It is a circuit board installed in a computer that provides a dedicated network connection to the computer. It is also called network interface controller or network adapter or LAN adapter. These are the other names of this NIC card. Network controller, network adapter, or this interface controller, other names. This is a hardware device, hardware component होता है ये, and वो आपके motherboard पे आप पहले install कर देते हैं so that you can connect with the internet. अगर it is not available, you will not be able to connect to the internet. Moving ahead, how many types of communication medium do we have? Communication medium means how you are communicating. So there are two types of medium, unguided and guided. Now what is unguided? Unguided means wireless. It means wireless. And this is wired. Guided means hota hai wired communication. This means wired. In unguided, or first start with guided media, there are three types of cables mainly used: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and fiber optic cables. Twisted pair, coaxial, and fiber optic cables. Talking about unguided media, we have three technologies: radio waves, microwaves, and infrared. Moving ahead, first we just start with the coaxial cables. What coaxial cables are? Coaxial cables is a type of transmission line used to carry high frequency electrical signals with low losses. It is used in applications such as telephone. जो टेलीफोन वाली जो वायर होती है वो कोएक्सियल केबल्स होती है. ब्रॉडबैंड इंटरनेट नेटवर्किंग, हाई स्पीड कंप्यूटर डेटा बसेस, केबल टेलीविजन. अब मैंने आपको लास्ट टाइम भी बताया था, केबल वाली जो वायर होती है दैट इज अ कोएक्सियल केबल. Connecting radio transmitters and receivers to their antennas, and how it looks. Picture nahi hai bas. So this is an example of coaxial cable, and generally it is cost effective, no doubt. Signals bhi acha carry karti hai, no doubt, better than twisted pair cable, but fiber optic cables are much more better than this coaxial cables. Moving ahead, next we have twisted pair cable. Now you can see twisted pair cable kuch aisa hota hai. First we have the outer jacket, then internal shield, then pair shield, and in this wires are in the cross form. Wires किसकी फॉर्म में होता है? क्रॉसिंग की फॉर्म में होता है, ट्विस्टेड होता है. So twisted pair cable is a type of cabling that is used in telephonic communication और Ethernet network. इंटरनेट में और टेलीफोनिक कम्युनिकेशन में हम इसको यूज करते हैं. The cable is made with two separate insulated wires, copper wires, दो अलग अलग copper wires होती हैं, which are twisted together with each other as well as run in parallel form. जो कॉपर वायर होता है वो 1 mm का डायमीटर का होता है. वन ऑफ देम वायर हेल्प्स टू ट्रांसमिट द डेटा एंड अदर इज यूज्ड टू गेट अराउंड ग्राउंड रेफरेंसेस. एक तो ट्रांसमिशन के लिए होता है और एक होता है ग्राउंड रेफरेंसेस के लिए. दिस ग्राउंड रेफरेंस टर्म यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इन फिजिक्स डेफिनेटली, मे बी आप चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हो. So for two purpose we use this cable, but it has the drawback that it carries very low signals. बहुत कम data transfer करता है. That is why now in internet connections it is lessly used. We have optical fiber cable. Optical fiber cable is made up of glass or plastic and transmit signal in the structure of light signal. ये light signals पे work करता है. It has the capacity or bandwidth from 100 Mbps to 2 Gbps. इतना डेटा, इतनी बैंडविड्थ को कैरी कर सकता है at a single time. The several nodes that are fiber optic can provide does not rely upon its length but on the hub or hubs that are linked cable. So basically, fiber optic basically contains this forwards data at a very faster speed. Also, with this, it is quite costlier as compared to the other two cables. The value cable is more as we compare from twisted pair cable or coaxial cable. The setup of fiber optic cable is complex. Of course, वायर इसको सेटअप करना, इसको इंस्टॉलेशन करना, इसका अरेंजमेंट करना is quite complex. Now how it looks like, you just have a look here. This is the outer covering, then this is the glass cladding, and this is the wire basically inside it. So this is the construction of your optical fiber cable, and this is how it looks. And these are the wires which works on TIR, total internal reflection, और light waves पे ये work करता है. Now moving ahead with the next topic, which is network architecture. This topic we'll cover in the next turn. So this is it for today, and goodbye.